Hey y'all, I'm back again, and um, just making another entry in my migraine diary. My doctor, Dr. Potts, my neurologist, I sent him a message and about my migraines, and I told him that with the heat, the way it is, because the heat index is like 100 and something again today. Today is Thursday, the 24th, I think, June 24th. I think it's the 24th. Or 23rd. It might be the 23rd. Yes, 23rd. Anyway, because I have a doctor's appointment on the 24th. Um, I told the doctor that my the frequency of my migraines are getting worse. The severity were getting worse. Because it's just so doggone hot outside. And that's why I've been in the bed a lot. Well, a lot more than what I usually am. I try to sit up like I do now, just so I don't be in the bed all the time. I mean, dude, really? I'm in the bed most of the day, depending on what day it is. But it doesn't matter. Like, okay, most days when I get up, the sun comes up, I get up. Depending on if I had insomnia that night, or if I had migraines all night long. But if it's just like a regular night, I get my 3, 4 hours of sleep, whatever it is, because it ain't gonna be much more than that. What, 3.5 hours, 4.5 hours, really? Anyway, I get my 3, 4 hours of sleep, and I get up. I say my prayers. I try to get a little something to eat, and then from then on, it's me trying to avoid having a headache, managing a headache, or try to avoid a migraine, which is the main goal. Try to avoid migraines or any of the anxiety or anything like that that's associated with all my different conditions. Now, at some point during that day, whether it be because my head is hurting, daytime sleepiness from the CPAP, uh, or something, I will have to lay down that day. I may try to straighten up the kitchen a little bit, but for me to straighten up the kitchen or clean the bathroom or something, that is I have to do it in sections. Like I may clean off the countertop, but I gotta go sit down. I may clean off the sink later on. Gotta go sit down. And so that is my day up until I have to go lay down. Because I guarantee you, I'm gonna have to lay down. Cause it's just a little after 12, and I'm thinking about it already. Is it after 12? Let me see. Yes, it's 12:30. It's exactly 12:30, and I'm already thinking about laying down. Um, Not only that, the medications, because I take 17 different medications. 17. 6 of those are for migraines. It makes my stomach upset at times. And I have to manage that too. That's another thing I got to manage. Now, with all of that, I will feel tired. I will feel sleepy. And so I go to lay down, but I can't sleep because I'm restless. But I try to get in a quiet place, right? Then I get up. Sometimes I'll talk on the phone, sometimes I won't. It just all depends on who it is. Because, for me talking on the phone, it's not like I'm gonna talk for like hours and hours at a time. It's just, hey, how you doing? I was just calling to check on you, blah blah blah. You know what? 20 minutes maybe at the most. Um, but see, that's that sleepiness, that daytime sleepiness right there. But see, and that's the thing. Because I have to manage all these things and I have to juggle all these plates. Oh, my tinnitus is acting up. Um, and that's another thing that I got to deal with. It's tinnitus. But I have to juggle all these things, and it wears you out. Forget about the symptoms. Forget just put that. Let's sit that off to the side for a minute. Just the fact that you have to manage all of these different things, it wears you out. You don't get no days off, and it's with you 24/7. Right now, if you add in all the different symptoms, the nausea, the pain from the chronic pain from the migraines, or the headaches, or the tension headaches, the upset stomach, and the nausea, and the acid reflux. You add all that in on top of it. That is my day. That right there is my day. So in case you ever wonder about what do Johnny do from the time he get up to the time to go to bed, is manage them symptoms. And the funny part is, if you was to see me out in town, you would never think, because I've heard people say this before. This is why I'm saying this. You would never think I go through the things that I go through. Either that, or you think I'm like trying to pull the wool over somebody's ass, and I'm not. I'm really not. And I've heard on both ends that I'm trying to be slick to a can of oil. No, dude. If if I had a choice between getting, for whatever disability, for getting just say $10,000 a month, right? And I had to go through all this on a daily basis for the rest of my life, or working a job making $10,000 a month, and I could set my own hours, set my own off days. As a matter of fact, only working 6 days a week, off on every weekend, every state holiday, every federal holiday. You know which one I take? I'd rather go work at that job. I'd rather go and work at that job than be here having to deal with this. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But anyway, that's enough of my ranting and raving. Um, but my life is the way it is now. And, that's fine. I don't feel like nobody owes me anything. I don't feel like that, I gave it up on life. I still try to do things within the realm of my uh, what I'm able to do. Because if it takes me all day to clean off the countertop, or clean off the stove, which I've been trying to clean the stove since last week. Um, that's fine. I'm working towards something. You know, and as long as I'm working towards something, it's like little personal victories for me. Even if I just have to do a little bit and lay down the rest of the day, I still did a little bit. You know, I took the trash out earlier today. Got out there in that sun right before, right before I went to get my medication, and so I went and got it. I changed the battery out on my cameras, on two cameras. Well, I changed the out one and the other one is charging. So that's two things that I did today. So that's a victory for me. Even if I don't, even if I'm not able to do much of nothing else for the rest of the day, that's still two victories for me. And can't nobody take that away from me. Because don't nobody understand, or I can't say nobody. Very few people understand what I go through, you know? And so I don't, like I said, I don't feel like nobody owes me anything. I don't feel like that because I have to go through a lot of these things that the government owes me something. Nah, ain't that. It definitely ain't that. I'd rather work for mine. But like I said, I'm in this situation. And, like I used to tell people when I was a peer counselor, there's my certificate right there. Right there. When I was a peer counselor, I would tell people, it's not that you want to hand out. See, there's my certificate right there. Right. I can't get it right. Right there. Not that one. Not that one. But this one over here. That that one. That one. Anyway, like I used to tell people, um, it's not you don't it's not that I want to hand out, just a hand up. I don't want to be somebody else's burden. I want to I want to be productive. But because of the things that I go through, my production is limited. Severely limited. So I do what I can and what I'm able to. Because there's no reason for me to try to go out and do something or put myself in a situation where it will either put me in a hospital or kill me. And I know this because I like living. I've been doing it for 52 years. I want to do it for another 52 more years. I want to get about and go and do stuff. But like I said, my uh the things that I go through, even limit that, even limit times. Forget about working. That's another whole argument right there. Just going out with the family, my kids or my grandkids, and then see kids don't know. Like I was talking about on Father's Day. Kids, little kids don't know. They just know Pawpaw can't play with them. And when you play with kids, especially young girls like I got, they scream, and it feels like a nail in the eyeball. So how does that make me feel? Depressed, less than a man at times, a lot of times actually. But and I go through enough with all the military stuff that go through my head. The plane crashes and seeing people burn and hurt, ears ringing in stereo. The depression is the worst part. The and I could even deal with the anxiety, the my skin crawling and all that, especially like when I'm around a whole bunch of people, and the me counting everything. That I deal with that. You know, just don't go over there. If there's a whole bunch of people over there, don't go over there because you already know how you're gonna start feeling. But see, it's depression. Now that right there, that puts you on a whole new level. Because see, for me, now I know I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, it'll hit me like that, and I am floored. I will start crying and don't even know why. I will start pacing the house and walk a hole in the floor, crying. It's like something bad happened, but I don't know what it is. All that just go to unraveling in my head. Oh wait, I just triggered a migraine. With all of that going on, just triggered a migraine. Then I gotta go lay down. Take medication, Cephalid, ice packs, lay down. Skin still crawling, feel like I'm on fire. Yeah, my day. Why would I put myself through that if I'm trying to fake some shit? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, anyway, I was just prattling on. And let me bring this thing to a close. I I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Potts and his staff, especially for giving me my new medication. I just took it. It's in the kitchen, but I just took it. Um, it's a prednisone taper because, like I said, this heat it just puts me out with my migraines and everything. And thank you, Miss Wilder, for giving me such great time and attention. You too, Mr. Wade. Big ups to you too. Thanks for listening at my ranting and raving. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Give others the grace that you wish you had. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Peace.